Our fifth conversation is about leadership, right? A concept that we all feel really comfortable talking about more than, say, demonstrating it. Because in a sense, we aren't all that clear on what makes good leadership. It seems that most often we rely on a vision of leadership that relies on a single leader to have a vision for the rest of us. Early on in the pandemic, I pegged the biggest problem of the pandemic response not on the inherited divisions of the moment, but on leadership. Executives at the top of everything have declined to exercise the authority of their station, pushing it down to those below them. At the same time, we at the local level struggled to share in leadership, seeing ourselves as leaders who have a responsibility to the wider community. This is not an either-or problem, but a both-and one. Our guides for this week's conversation give us some incredibly valuable direction, particularly in naming our need to see our present moment through the eyes of adaptation and the role of leadership as something we all participate in. But a theme present in all of these and all the preceding essays is the central role of the message, that we are called to proclaim the death and resurrection of Jesus, and through it, the redeeming power of God. Bishop Andrew Doyle writes, "Clarity, not certainty, is essential. Our volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world eats certainty for lunch. Clarity around organizational opportunities and theological clarity about God's narrative, creation, and creatures is no longer optional. It is the necessary condition of our future." So, how can we help each other get clarity on this mission? How might leaders equip other leaders to lead? And how can all the people who are given the mantle of leadership through baptism itself, meaning all of us, learn to embrace their role as leader? Ultimately, this is our work.